Hey guys, Rottweiler Man here, otherwise John. I wanted to give a little video of my trailer setup for the Mokai. The trailer is from Harbor Freight, and it was originally sold, they call it their small boat trailer. And I made some changes to it, added some bracing on each side to stiffen it up a little bit because I wanted to support the boat just about the whole length of it. And I added marine plywood, which is fully sealed with epoxy paint, and then I put carpeting on it with marine carpet glue, and it's screwed down with all stainless steel hardware. So I guess I could start at the front here. What I did with this nose piece is I added this little rubber bumper here to run the nose of the boat up into when I put it on the trailer, or after I take it out of the water. And I use this to tie around the handle here just to keep it in place, you know, while I'm launching the boat so it doesn't slide off. And then I got my regular rope here for pulling in after I load it off, get it off the trailer, and then put it up to the dock. As we go towards the back here, I've got submersible taillights that I've added, and I've added a little height to them because I think it'd be better for everybody to see, as well as when I'm backing into the water I can tell where the back of the trailer is. And I've added a couple turnbuckles on the back as well as additional support to keep the boat centered on the trailer during transportation, and it also keeps it from sliding backwards, so it takes a lot of pressure off of the straps. And I just attach it to the pump guard, which is from Tom, and he had a good design. I was thinking about the same thing, and I figured, well, why should I go ahead and make one? He already did all the homework and what have you, so just pay a couple bucks and get the old turnbuckles. And you see the license plate name. I was fortunate to get that. Also going around the trailer, underneath the center module, I've added a couple of bunk rails, which are a little higher than the first elevation of the hull, and that keeps it stationary on the trailer. So once I strap it down, it's not going anywhere side to side or front to back. So I think it's a pretty good design. Anyway, I've added what they call the Yakutak rail system, and I've got Scott accessories on it. And the reason why I went with the Yakutak rail system is I like, you know, the mounting of it, where it's pretty firm and there's just not a couple screws. It's pretty well supported, and I can move all the accessories up and down, or I can add another rod holder to it or what have you. And I think it'll work out pretty good. And that way I can take everything off, and I've got a clean hull when I put my cover on it. I've got a cover that goes over the whole trailer and everything, so that when it's sitting not being used, it's not exposed to the weather and the rain and what have you. So I get over here to this side, and I've got my Lowrance on there. And initially I had a transducer that I got, and the transducer was, God, I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it had a ball mount attachment, and I found out that the ball attachment wouldn't hold very good. I was afraid that going through the water, the pressure against the transducer arm would push on it, and it's unfortunate that the way it was pushing on it would unscrew the ball unit, and it just wasn't a good idea. Anyway, I ordered another one which has a star mount apparatus, which I think will be much better. I'm supposed to get it sometime either Tuesday or Wednesday. But then I have my tack and hour reading, so I keep track of how many hours are on the boat or on the motor. and that way I can keep the maintenance up and what have you. And then what I've done with my seat, I know a lot of guys have been working on different type seat designs to try to figure out what's the best design for a seat. And what I did is I have a Wise boat seat that I bought. I bought it from iBoats out of Utah, and they had about the best price. I think Voyager will probably know who they are because he's from Utah. But anyways, you can see it's pretty firm, and once you sit on it, it's not going anywhere. So the way I've designed it, which I'll show the bracketry in a minute, that when I open it, it's pretty tight against the hatch, and that way it doesn't move backwards. Anyway, what I do is I've got a couple of brackets on the back that I've set up, which are here, and those brackets go down between, and there goes my camera, they go down between, they go over the mechanism on the hatch, and it slips inside and holds it in place. So it works out pretty good. And then what I've got is some rubber feet on the bottom of the seat with a couple of foam pieces attached, so that it'll kind of center the seat on the bottom of the hull to meet the contour. And I'm going to come up with something different. I just want to give this a try and see how it's going to work out. But I want to come up with a full piece of rubber, some kind of rubber that has a good gripping texture to it. And I'm going to do a little more improvement on the bracket. But anyway, I think that it'll work out. Because I know a lot of guys say that if you're not comfortable, it gets a little bit old after a while. And then I also took Mokai's cushion and put him inside the pad, cut all the stuff off, all the little pockets in that. I put all the tools in, I put them inside the hatch rather than have them in here, and then you can have that sit up there if you want to have a comfortable footrest while you're relaxing. And that's about it. I'm kind of excited to get going here. Probably I'll be out in the water sometime next week. Depending on if I get the transducer, and I got my numbers and everything, registration numbers. I just got to put them on the placards, and then I'll put the placards back on, and then we'll be ready to go. Forgot to mention I got my camera mount on the front, which is where I'll be mounting this camera for various videos. So anyhow, that's about it. And hopefully I'll get a video of the maiden voyage here pretty soon. See you guys later. Bye.